Peace and blessings. Another beautiful day. Tuesday, April 20th. Some call it Earth Day or, whatever. But today was the verdict was passed in regards to Derek chauvinistic, hoe-ass cop, whatever. And it's caused a lot of division amongst our people. Some people saying don't celebrate, and some people saying it's a big win, and so on and so forth. But first and foremost, it's about the family of George Floyd, his family, friends, and his loved ones. So how they feel is more important than any argument that we can come up with. So I wish them well and however they feel. And, secondly, they still haven't arrested the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. And so many more cops, hoe-ass cops that done did dirt to our people. And in the midst of getting ready to make this video, I learned that the cops in Columbus, Ohio killed a 15-year-old girl today. So the story goes, she was at home and some girls tried to fight her at her home, and she had a knife to defend herself, and she actually was the one that called the cops. And the story goes, white cop, punk ass little white boy, he get there and just started shooting. Shot her 4 or 5 times and killed her. And it's just, this shit is exhausting, man. This shit really pissed me off, man. I don't even know how to respond, really. Like, how can we really get beyond this? In my city right now, well, about an hour or so ago, people were celebrating hard in regards to the verdict. I even heard some fireworks. I thought it was gunshots first, but it was fireworks. And celebrating the victory, alleged victory of the verdict. And in the midst of that, another life was lost at the hands of the cops. And April, for those who don't know, a lot of European racists celebrate Hitler in April. So they do a lot of dirt in this month. And yeah. So I'm really pissed off, man. Like I'm really trying to hold back and not say a lot of spew a lot of negativity and obscenities, which I really feel like doing. And just find it kind of weird that our people, I'm not even talking right, I don't use the word that this much, because that is not actually one of the most overused words by uneducated people. But anyway, what do? Nobody has prayed more than us. Nobody has marched more than us. No one has forgiven their oppressors more than us. No one has put their faith in the laws of the land more than us. We've done everything we can. Everything they wanted us to do. Everything our oppressors, the people who kill us and oppress us, everything they want us to do in reaction to what they do to us, we've done that. followed it to the T. Cried on TV, prayed, marched, forgave them. Everything they wanted us to do, we've done. By definition, and when it comes to freedom, justice, and equality, trying to achieve those three things, our people have practiced insanity. We've done the same thing over and over and over and expected a different result. And where the fuck has that gotten us? The same damn position. We colonized them. We civilized them and they colonized us. At this point, what do we really do? Well, we've done everything they want us to do. Now it's time to do what nature wants us to do. Our people talk a lot about, forgiveness and God's got the last word and so on and so forth. And it, whenever this happens, and it's odd, the people who talk the most about whooping their kids, brag about whooping their kids, and say their kids deserve to have their ass whooped when they act up. I don't believe in that, but our people brag about whooping their kids. And a lot of our people say, well, if I didn't get whoopings as a kid, I wouldn't have been who I am today, which is the most retarded shit you can ever say in your life. But anyway, you advocate violence against your own children when they do things such as small things, spill juice, do normal stuff that kids do. You whoop them for that. There's no forgiveness. Or I'm going to pray this child acts right. My child acts right. No, my child is going to do right because I'm going to whoop their ass. But yet, when white people kill us, you forgive them. How does that make sense? They're killing our babies, brothers, sisters, fathers. They don't discriminate. Yeah, we discriminate on who we choose to practice violence against. What message are we sending to our children when it comes to things like this? How weak do we look? And what do we do? We can be the most law-abiding citizens there are, never committed a crime, but yet when we're approached by authority, we have to find a way. Oh my gosh. We got to find a way to look innocent when you're already innocent. Our people will talk a certain way to appease white people. We'll stop doing some of the things that are a part of our very nature to impress white people or to not look a certain way in front of white people. And this system, this whole fucked up system. And this is how we get treated. We're not really showing that we want change, you know? People are talking about police reform and the cops need to have better training, and That doesn't do anything. I mean, this is what the system was built like this. And it's exactly the way they want it to be. So when you talk about the American dream and you love this country, this is what you love. People that are non-white being murdered and oppressed. When you love America so much, that's what you love. Oh my goodness, man. This shit got me so mad, man. Like, my daughter be 12 next month. And they killed a 15-year-old girl. Tamir Rice was 12. And fuck, man. Shit. We gotta stop being weak, man. The most violent people to ever grace this planet do not respect words. Or these petty little threats we give and things of that nature. You know, they speak a certain language, and it seems like we don't understand the language that they're speaking. It's clear as day the language they speak, but it's like we can't respond to it. We can only speak the language to our own people, but not to them. You gotta ask yourself, why is that? What will really bring about change? And again, this is insanity. Marching, praying, forgiving, waiting for justice. There's no such thing as justice. Justice in this country means us being furthermore oppressed. That's all it means. So what do we do? Rally. We hold rallies and marches and protests. That's just a waste of time. You get all them people together, you might as well just, I don't know, work out or something, you know, whatever. Our people go to these little rallies and feel like they so empowered and we did something. A rally and a protest, those are things to bring about awareness, and you have to have a corrective plan of action afterwards. Otherwise, you've wasted everybody else's fucking time. It's like if a man cheated on several women and those women got together and just had a conversation. They're not going to do anything about it. They just want to have a conversation. He doesn't know about the conversation, and they're not going to do anything to change his behavior. So why would he change? Right? You're always taught to fight back to the bully. You know, somebody hits you, you hit them back. All the things we're taught in our household, but they don't apply to white people. But I don't know, man. I'm just pissed off right now. And that shit really touched me. You know, 15-year-old girl who was the one who actually called the cops and trying to defend herself. And this faggot ass little white boy came out there shooting. He had a thing on his sleeve I don't know what it what it was, but it's probably to hide his swastika tattoos or whatever, celebrating Hitler. But we got to do the right thing. We got to do what's in our nature. To seek change, to have change come about. Because the way we've gone about it so far is it's just a waste of time. Our kids don't respect us. Our ancestors don't respect us. Cops damn sure don't respect us. So we got to do something different. And like yesterday, I don't know. I got so much more to say, but it's just hard trying to restrain myself right now, and I need to have more control. So I'm just gonna say this: we got to do something different. We got to act like we give a fuck about ourselves and our kids and our future, and we got to act like we give a fuck about actually seeing change. Otherwise, it's gonna continue. That's it. Peace.